There's been a lot of chatter online. Will the new Walmart HQ be better than Apple HQ over in California? That is to be determined, but Walmart just announced massive new updates to both food, infrastructure, trail systems happening in Walmart new HQ, which will affect Bentonville directly. So we're gonna cover all those details right now, today. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a reload from Chicago, horrible place, and I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America, but I chose right here in Northwest Arkansas. I lived in Denver, Colorado, obviously, Boise, Phoenix, Tennessee, Kentucky, Carolinas, etc. You know the whole drill. But I chose Northwest Arkansas for so many different reasons. So if you want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, call me, text me, let's meet up for coffee, and let's talk about why this is the best place to live in America by far. So without further ado, let's jump right into the content. Alright, so the first thing we need to cover when it comes to this brand new stuff happening in Walmart HQ is let's talk a little bit about a recap of what Walmart HQ is. Obviously, you know, if you're looking to move to the area, Walmart is based here. A couple different things you need to be aware of is that every vendor, most every vendor that works for Walmart has to have a presence here in Northwest Arkansas. So that's the first thing. So a lot of vendors that work with Walmart exist here. Coca-Cola, Dove, 3M, etc., Pepsi. Whatever the case is, if it exists in Walmart, it exists here as well. So first note. The second note is that the Walmart HQ is going to be so interesting when it comes to a lot of different HQs across the world. So to kind of recap some of the things that are happening there is the fact that it's going to have its own trail system built into the headquarters. There's actually going to be the Razorback Greenway, which is a 40-mile pathway that stretches all the way from Fayetteville all the way up to Bella Vista, is going to cut right through Walmart HQ. So fascinating. It's going to have its own like jump courses and everything else. So very, we'll call it outdoor focused. It is the natural state. It is Arkansas. It is Northwest Arkansas, mountain biking capital of the world, obviously. So there will be so many unique things when it comes to that Walmart will offer that a lot of other companies don't. The fact that it's almost public facing with trail systems and some food, etc., is just on a whole different level. So regardless, there's a massive campus being built where you're aware of 300 acres in Bentonville, scheduled to be done and open in early 2025. It is on schedule now. They have a massive Walton Art Center, Fitness Center already open for the employers. People love it. Olympic-sized pools, huge workout centers, and at an affordable price for any family member that works within Walmart. So that's already open. But if you do go to Bentonville, drive past the HQ, you cannot miss it. It's massive. And just know that if you come back in 2025, it'll be, which is next year, oh my gosh, it's fast. It'll be all done and people will be moving in, and Walmart will honestly be on more of a hiring spree, honestly. So that's kind of a little bit of recap. It's gonna look fantastic, gorgeous, but let's jump into some of the details that we just learned recently. And the first big detail that we got today from Walmart HQ is all the restaurants that are being developed inside of the Walmart HQ campus. Now, I don't know the answer to this directly. A few of these will be public facing and a few of these will be more for the campus people only. The first thing I noticed that we want to pay attention to is that Wright's Barbecue is opening up in Walmart HQ, the new location, and it will be public facing. It will be both for obviously the Walmart employees as well as just the public. So I'm guessing it's going to be very close to the Razorback Greenway and near that whole area. First off, I'm looking at my list over here. There was 12 announcements today of restaurants. Some of the ones that we need to be aware of that are local legends here are going to be Ozark Bagel is actually going to be opening another location. It is a homegrown bagel. I mean, the fact that you can open a bagel restaurant in today's age and grow it is fantastic. They have ones in Bentonville, they have in Fayetteville. Now they're opening one in Bentonville. So the thing I love about Walmart is it sounds so weird, but if you're not in the business of competing against Walmart, you can do very well here. And I'm being serious. Coffee shops, bagel shops, restaurant shops, any sort of food vendors whatsoever do very well in Northwest Arkansas. They seem to be able to get enough revenue in and then duplicate themselves over and over again. We're talking about coffee shops in a little bit. But Ozark Bagel, downtown Bentonville, now it's going as well. Another location, there's actually 2 locations in Bentonville. Now the next location is going to Walmart HQ. Super excited. There's 12 restaurants listed out. The ones I noticed that I was super fascinated with were 8th and Plate. So 8th and Plate is going to be its own restaurant in Walmart HQ. It's going to cover all of the food for the area when it comes to big corporate meetings, as well as a front-facing area for employees as well. Danger Noodle, first of all, the name, love it, and I already know what it's about. I'm guessing a noodle place, aka ramen or maybe noodle spaghetti potentially. The logo is like a snake, so kind of funny because that's like it's always the joke is like, What's like the southern name for a raccoon? It's like a trash panda. What's the name of a snake? Danger noodle. So love that. Anyways, maybe that's the first time you heard that. Work with me here. Anyways, and also Juice Logic is going there. So I know that's more homegrown brands, but the fact that Rice Barbecue, 8th and Plate, Ozark Bagel, Danger Noodle, Juice Logic are going there. That's only a quarter of the restaurants being put in there in this like area. So super excited to see all these announcements happening, and I'm super excited to get on the trails there and actually like, you know, try out some of these places and enjoy the whole campus. Before we jump on to the next point, I made something for you. Yes, for you specifically. Yes, you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to move down here, or maybe you're looking just to check out the area, maybe vacation down here. I made 3-day itineraries, and it sounds exactly what it is. Literally day by day, city by city, thing by thing itineraries. So you're not guessing what to do, what the best things are to do. They're in all the itineraries. So maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you're a foodie or into culture, maybe you're into sports, maybe you're into venture, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. There are 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So there are PDFs, go ahead and download them and literally use them when you get down here. Also, I made something called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're looking to move to the area, looking for homes, looking for rentals. I made something called Instant Home Updates. So obviously you're using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. And literally that's what it does. It literally updates you automatically. So enter your information below: name, bedrooms, square footage, bathrooms. Where do you want to move to North Arkansas? Let me know with all the information below, and I'll make sure to miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent all in North Arkansas. Also, every single Friday I send an email out just kind of talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What is going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? First Fridays it just happened a little while ago. What is going on in downtown Rogers? What new businesses are moving here? All the crazy, cool, interesting, fun, cool things happen in Northwest Arkansas. I put that in an email. So if you want to keep updated with all those cool things, name, email below. You know the drill. Enter all the information below and make sure you get emailed every single Friday. But one thing you should be aware of, one thing you should definitely have on your radar, is the fact that you might get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak. But I do admit, you will be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And the second thing we need to cover when it comes to this brand new announcement by Walmart HQ, the new campus, is coffee. 7 coffee shops total, 3 brands based out of Northwest Arkansas. And what I mean that is that I think that all these 3 brands are taking up these 7 coffee shops. They are doing, so let me name the coffee shops. You might be familiar with these if you have been partakers of coffee in Northwest Arkansas. Onyx Coffee, yes, of course. Airship Coffee, thank you. And also Heroes Coffee. There's going to be a total of 2, so each one seems like it has 2 locations, 2 Onyxes, 2 Heroes, 2 Airships. There's going to be one special coffee shop, a new, brand new styling location made by the one and only Onyx Coffee in this new Walmart campus. It's called Duyen by Onyx. My theory, so this is a brand new style coffee shop made by Onyx Coffee. My theory is that it's going to be a mixture of their brand new campus going downtown Springdale, which is focused on chocolate, and then it's a combination of the Momentary, they just redid over there, the Momentary coffee shop, together. So I'm guessing they're going to bring more almost like AI robotic stuff a little bit with a combination of chocolate to this brand new style and campus in Walmart HQ. So again, Walmart just shows itself the fact that it's willing and wanting to invest into local small businesses when it comes to coffee shops specifically. Let them grow in the campuses, let them duplicate themselves here, and then have an obviously successful business here. There's been no indicators that they're going to bring in any sort of like national chain, which I'm super thankful for, because why bring a national chain when we have honestly way better coffee than a national chain can ever provide at the same cost, honestly, sometimes cheaper than you would elsewhere. So bring in the local brands. They're better, they're more affordable, they're greater, and they just bring more revenue to the area and bring them more bolstering to the whole area. So glad they're sticking to the top 3 coffee shops in Northwest Arkansas. Glad to see them in Walmart. And the last thing we need to cover is a brand new announcement by Walmart HQ called The Camp. The Camp is going to be a underground coffee shop with a trail system over it in the south end of the Walmart HQ. So super excited about that. Again, there's not many details about this. They have some photos, obviously pretty cool. They didn't really announce necessarily what coffee shop was going there. Don't know, we'll figure it out here shortly. But regardless, it's interesting because just the integration, and this is where it gets interesting with Apple versus Walmart, because you're like, their 2 are kind of polar opposites in some fashion. But the interesting thing is that Walmart lives in Northwest Arkansas. The headquarters is here. This is the natural state. It is the mountain biking capital of the world. We love nature in Arkansas. And so when Walmart is then integrating nature so heavily into its HQ, plus allowing the public to be able to go through it, wild times ahead. I can guarantee you, not a single person, public ever, will touch the Apple HQ unless invited. But here in Walmart, you can cut through it. You can go through the headquarters, meaning like you can actually go through the, not like in the headquarters obviously, but through the trail systems. It's public facing. It's meant to be part of the community and not some like separate entity that exists over in the side of the lines, so to speak. They're integrating perfectly into the local coffee shops that are homegrown here. They're using local restaurants that are homegrown here. So again, very good. I'm excited to see Walmart going this direction. Not that they weren't, but I'm glad that this is the trend that they've been doing for a long time now. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. If you're looking for a 72-page guide talking about all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas, city by city, talking about all the different things, stats, the whole kit and caboodle. If you want all my itineraries, if you want stickers, if you want postcards, if you want anything that's relatable to Northwest Arkansas, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. All the information below, name, address, where am I shipping this package to? Literally it's a package, a box, shipped right to your home. Literally comes right to your home. Enter all the information below, make sure to get the package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking, It is my favorite fuller F word. Free! So enter your information below and make sure to get the package shipped to you right away. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. Alright guys, I'll see you next one.